now it's the time to question answers. We will discuss about the question answers. So first page, all of you have seen that the answer the following questions A, B. So what is the question? Mention 3 important characteristics of living things. Is it? So all of you know that I have told you 8 important characteristics which should be present to any one of the living things. Is it? So here 3 is required. That's why you have to write that the 3 important characteristics of living things are A. Living things reproduce. Next one, living things move. And the last one, living things respond to stimuli. Is it? So the first question over. Second question, why do living things require food? So all of you know why the living things require food. Living things require food to survive and grow. That's why they need the food. Next, the third question. Write about respiration in plants. Yes. So you know that about the respiration system of plants, is it? So the respiration is in plants takes place during night first thing. Next, oxygen is taken in and carbon dioxide is released into the environment during the process of respiration. Is it clear? So all of you have to write this answer. The last one, how do plants and animals depend on each other? Is it? So what should be the answer? So plants depend on animals for nutrition. That means the nutrients, the pollination and seed dispersal. And whereas the animals depend on plants for food and shelter, hence both the plants and animals are interdependent. Is it interdependent? Means both of them need each other. Is it clear? Next question. Write a short notes on the following. That means these topics. First one is bacteria, next protozoans, next ceramist, next the fungus. You have to discuss about them. So in your lesson all of you know about them. I have discussed about them. Is it? So the bacteria, what about the bacteria you know? They are single cell microorganisms. They do not have nuclear membrane. That's all about the bacteria. What about the protozoans? These are single celled organisms much larger than bacteria. They may be autotrophic or heterotrophic. That means the size of the protozoans are more with respect to bacteria. I have told you. Next, about the ceramists. These are a diverse group of plant-like organisms that range from very small to very large. It may be very small, it may be very large also. Next, about the fungi. These are multicellular and rely on breaking down organic material. They do not make their own food. That means they are also heterotrophic. So B. Fill up the blanks using the clue kit. So here clue kits are given. We have to fill the blanks using those clue kits. So first one, all living things share life dash. That one should be processes. So that one should be filled by processes. Is it? Next, second one, living organisms dash certain characteristics, features. What should be the answer? Exhibit. Yes, in the clue kit, exhibit is there. Is it? So you have to write here exhibit. Next, the third one, living things require dash surviving and growing. That That one should be food. Yes, without food, no one of the living thing they can survive or grow. They can grow, is it? And fourth one, living things respond to what? Stimuli. Yes, that one should be stimuli. That means whatever you will give any kind of thing, on that time it will respond to you. It will give you a response. And the fifth one, plants eliminate harmful waste. What? Waste dash. That one should be substances. Is it? Substances. So these all about the filling the blanks. That means B. So this one is also over. Next we will discuss about the C bit. Write yes or no for the following statements. Is it? So here so many statements are given. You have to write yes or no here. So first one, all plants can make their own food. Is it correct or not? Yes, that one is correct. They are able to produce their own food. So that's why we have to write here yes. Second one, all animals depend on plants for their food. Yes, animals are not able to produce their food. That's why they are. That one is also correct. You have to write here yes. Third one, some animals are made up of only one cell. Yes, single cell animals are available, just like the bacteria, protozoans, is it? So you have to write inside the bracket yes. Next, the fourth one, all plants and animals grow old and die. Yes, that one is also correct. These are the characteristics of the living things. So that one is also correct. Inside the bracket you have to write yes. And what about the fifth one? Living things don't reproduce. No, that one is not correct. That one is the wrong. So you have to write here no. In this way we have completed the C bit also. Is it? Now we will discuss the D bit. During the day, plants take in carbon dioxide and give out oxygen. But during the night, plants take in oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. How do you explain that? Are you able to explain that? I think all of you can remember during explanation I have told you that by using the energy of sunlight, plants can convert carbon dioxide and water into carbohydrates and oxygen in a process called photosynthesis. As photosynthesis requires sunlight, this process only happens during the day. We often like to think of this as plants breathing in carbon dioxide and breathing out oxygen. However, the process is not exactly this simple. Just like animals, plants need to break down carbohydrates into energy. Oxygen is required to do this. But what happens at night when there is no sunlight which is needed in photosynthesis? Interestingly, in order to maintain their metabolism and continue respiration at night, plants must absorb oxygen from the air and give off carbon dioxide. That means whatever is going on here, if you will see that the plants are producing food during the day and they respire during the night. So that's why this one is happening. Is it clear? Now we will discuss the E bit. Group the following into respective categories. See here the categories are there: human beings, animals and plants. So you have to write these things. You see, so here first one is the mango tree. Mango tree is a plant. So you have to write mango tree here. mango tree. Next one, Mohan. Mohan is the name of one person, so that one must should have the human being. That one must should be human being. So here I have to write Mohan. Is it? Next one, the tiger. Tiger is a one kind of animal. So I will write here tiger. Is it? Next one, the boy. Boy is also human being. So I have to write here boy. Next, the girl. Girl is also human being. I will write girl here. Is it? Next, the rabbit. Rabbit is also one kind of animal. So here I will write rabbit. Next, the coconut tree. Coconut tree is a plant. So I will write here coconut tree. Is it? So this one over. Next one, the rose plant. Rose plant is also one kind of plant. So I will write here in the plants. Rose plant. Next, the goat. Goat is an animal. So here I have to write goat. Next, the man. Man is a human being. So here you have to write man. Next, the woman. She also is a human being. So here I wrote the woman. Next, the dog. Dog is an animal. So here I have to write the dog. Calf. That one is also animal. So here calf. Next, about hen. What about hen? It is one animal. So here I have to write the hen. So in this way, this one, this bit also completed. Is it? Now we will discuss about the fifth bit, that is FB. Write what these pictures stands for. So all of you are able to see here that three pictures came here. So what about the first one? Here the adult persons are there, and among with the adult person, their offsprings are also present. So that's why living things exhibit growth. This one you can say by seeing this picture. What about the second one? Living things reproduce. Second one is representing that living things they are able to reproduce. What about the third one? That one, the different kind of insects, the living things they are present, and their respiratory systems are also, organs are also given. So with the help of the third picture, we are getting the information that living thing performing respiration. Is it? So now it's time to do the project. So take regular walks around garden, observe the plants, watch them grow, bloom and bear fruits. Compare with the animals that live around us. So what about the plants? What about the animals? So how they are growing up, these things you have to observe, you have to prepare a report on them about the plants and about the animals also. And the life scale, if you will see that that means the total living things are vertebrates. That means the vertebrates are animals that have a backbone. So with the human being, we have the backbone, is it? So vertebrates, they all have the backbones, and vertebrates are divided into 5 groups. One is mammal, next are birds, amphibians and fish and the reptiles also. So first thing about the mammals, what were the mammal? Warm-blooded vertebrate animal of a class that is distinguished by the position of hair or fur. Females that secrete milk from the nourishment of the young. They are considered as the mammals. What about the birds? Warm-blooded, egg-laying vertebrate animal distinguished by possession of feathers, wings, beak, and typically by being able to fly. You know that all the birds are able to fly. Is it? Next, the amphibians. Amphibians, and if they are the animals that spend part of their lives underwater, that means breathing with gills, and the remainder, that means the remaining part on land, that means breathing with the lungs. What about the reptiles? Reptiles are scaly animals like snakes, lizards, crocodiles, is it? And turtles also, crocodilians. So these things are considered as the reptiles. What about the fish? Fish live in the water and breathe with the gills. So these all about the different vertebrates. So you have to learn about them. So go through the lesson and prepare for our online exam. All the very best.